Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 15 of wellness. So just a few minutes ago, I opened my inbox, probably a bad idea before a class. I got an email that kind of threw me. I was like, oh, I feel really something after that. I could feel this sense of a charge, a kind of a fullness in my chest, in my face. And I was like, what can I do from all the tools that I know to get me into the zone to teach a class? And I went, I think so. I tried one, I tried the other, and then I went, oh, just breathe. So I close your eyes. Let's just do it together. So closing your eyes, just take a long inhalation in through your nose. And then a really long exhalation, either through your nose or through your mouth. And then an inhalation, not so long. And then a really long exhalation. So you're lengthening your exhalation. Long exhalation. And as you're doing that, for me, if I feel my sensations, it's like I'm dropping in an elevator or an escalator down. I'm like, oh, there it is. There's the drop. That sense of the landing into myself rather than the kind of the thing, So just do it again. Just a few more breaths. And deep, long exhalation. One more time. So I can still feel my face slightly tremoring and my belly a little bit jittery, but I feel a lot better than I did around 3 minutes ago. So yeah, these tools are what we put into action on a day-to-day, moment-to-moment. Oh, this is what I need right now. Okay, so come stand on your mat. Come. And you're going to have your stick or your wall handy. I was talking to somebody yesterday, and they were saying that they use their walking stick. I think she might be the most longevity yoga student that we have. So right hand on stick or right hand on wall, and then swing your left leg up, and you're going to almost kick the wall or kick your stick, and then out to the side. Up, out to the side. And you're not twisting your right leg as you do this. You're keeping your right leg really safe and well. And so if you have to make the movement smaller to make sure that your right knee is really well, then do. Nice. So now as I move, I can feel me settling more. Great. Nice. Nice. Other side. Left hand, left wall or on your stick, and then up. And again, listen to your left leg and make sure you're not twisting your standing leg. Up, out. And what is the kind of the maximum range in wellness that you can bend your knee up to the side and then out, up and out. Nice. Wall on the right side. Lift your left leg up and then cross it over. So you're kind of sitting down with your left thigh wrapped over the right leg. Sit down a little bit more. Nice. Standing up, push into both feet. And then do it again, wrapping over. Maybe you sit down enough that your left toes can touch the floor, just lightly. And then up and out. One more time, up and over. Sit your bum down. And then out. Nice, other side. Left wall, left stick. Drape your right thigh over the left. Sit your bum down. Come back out. Drape your thigh over. Maybe your toe comes to the floor. It's just the very tippy of my toes is on the floor. I'm really sitting down into my pelvis. Nice, all the way back. One more time. Right stick, And then you're going to let your right leg swing. So bend your knee and just swing your right leg forward and backwards. And I'm getting taller up through the top of my head. And I'm really having a sense of the opening and the closing of the front of that right hip. Nice. And then draw a circle with your right knee. Big circle. Again, you're not twisting your left leg at all. And then circle in the other direction. Smilingly. And then smiley knees up on the right, up on the left, up on the right, up on the left. One more time. Up on the right. Oh, my left bum. Up on the left. Other side. So swing your left leg forward and backwards. And so feel the front of your hip opening and closing. Really focus on the sense of, closing, opening, closing, opening. Knee is bent, leg is swaying. Nice. And now draw a big circle with your left leg. You can bring your hand to your hip. Don't twist that standing leg at all. Nice. And then in the other direction. Smiley knees up on the left, up on the right, up on the left, up on the right. One more time. Up on the left, up on the right. Great. Get rid of your stick. Stand away from the wall. Hands to your hips and just roll. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. So feet hip distance apart, just reach your right hand over towards the left. And then bring your elbow down, over towards the left, down. And I'm leaning my hips in the opposite direction from my arm. So when my elbow goes right, my hips go left. When my elbows go left. When my arm goes left, my hips go right. I'm even starting to reach a little bit more and move my left shoulder to support the movement. What could you do with that left shoulder to really connect it into the movement? One more time and hold it over towards the left. Have you gone too far? Can you hold it in wellness? If not, I've gone a little bit too deep. Now I can hold it in wellness. Nice. Coming out. Other side. So left hand over. Pull your elbow down. Over. So there's a difference between the traveling range. So this is where we go in and then out. And we can go quite deeply because we're not hanging out there. But did you notice that when you went to this range and tried to hold it, it's really stressful. So there are two different things. One is the range of mobility, and the other one is the one that we can, so it's around 3/4 the way or even halfway of the movement. What would you do with your right shoulder to complement the movement? Nice. Next time you go and then hold it. And so for me, I've gone to the end of my range and I can't hold that for very long because I start to strain in my waist and my ribs. So I'm going to come out a bit. Very nice. And then create length and connection here. It's a really important point. Time is a stress. Staying in something is a stress. So you're never at the very end of your range because then it's not good. And then coming back, just roll your shoulders, big circle. Nice, and then roll in the other direction. Super. So come front of your mat. We're going to do sun salutation. Then we're going to do some stuff on the floor. So reach your arms wide, bring your palms together, reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, coming down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Pause. Hands to your shins, lift your chest and look forward. Pause. And you just feel the length of your spine. Hands to the floor, step your right foot back. Breathe into it. Step the left foot back. Pause. Knees to the floor, belly to the floor. Rising up. Come up onto your fingertips first. Just pull your elbows back, your shoulders back, and then push your hands into the floor. And create length through the front of your body. Nice. Pushing back into your cat. Push back into your downward dog. Wiggle a little bit here. Connecting down into your feet. The whole of your legs. Nice. So, whatever way you do, step your right foot forward between your hands. Either swing your leg forward, drop your knees down, hop your leg forward, lift up, hop your leg forward. Turn your back foot 45-degree angle, and then either bring your hands to your knees or lift your arms straight up. Crescent lunge. Nice. And then bring both hands forward in front of you and bring your right hand to your hip and left hand across your chest. And then slowly drop your right shoulder down towards your knee. Nice. Turn your chest towards the left and change the cross of your arms. Wrap your right hand across to the left shoulder and pull that left shoulder back. And now slowly drop your right shoulder down to your right knee. So you're sideways. Wrap your arms, left hand in front, right hand on your hip, right shoulder down. Wrap your arms, left hand on your hip, right hand to your shoulder, right shoulder down. One more time. Wrap it, left hand across. This time bring your left elbow to your right knee. Pause there. So rather than resting, float just above your knee and try and bring your elbow further and further towards the right. Draw that right shoulder back. Nice. Both hands to the floor, step forward. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Nice. Reaching wide. Palms come together. Bending your elbows, bending your knees. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins. Lift your chest, look forward. Hands to the floor, step your left foot back. Pause. Step your right foot back. Pause. Knees to the floor, belly to the floor. Nice. Be on your fingertips first. Rise, squeeze through your bum. Feet are moving towards each other. Elbows and shoulders are moving back. And then push down into your hands. Nice. Push back into your cat pose. Push back into your downward dog. Adapting, adjusting. Maybe you do a seated sun salutation. Maybe you do a standing sun salutation. Maybe you do some variation of something where you're doing something similar, but finding your way into it. Step your left foot forward. Turn your right foot at a 45-degree angle. Either bring your hands to your knee or rising up, reach your arm up. Reaching up, looking up. Nice. Bring your arms forward in front of you and then bring your left hand to your hip and right hand to your shoulder. Bring your left shoulder down to your left knee. Nice. Wrap your arms. So bring your right hand to your hip, left hand to your right shoulder. Sideways, bring your left shoulder down. Wrap your arms, turning forward. Left shoulder down. Wrap your arms, right shoulder down. Last one. Wrap your arms, right elbow comes down towards the left knee. hover just above or try and go beyond. If you need to rest your elbow on your knee, always do. Find your way. Nice. Both hands to the floor. Step forward. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide. Palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Nice. So come sit on the floor. So we're going to look at this leg swinging thing again. Start with your feet wide. So bend your right knee and just let it float in the air, leaning back and down. Bend your left knee. Just do that a few times. Feel how you rock your torso to counterbalance the weight of your leg. Nice. So then next time you bend your knee, bring your right foot over and touch the inside of your knee, and then touch the outside of your knee. So hop your foot over the leg and then bring it all the way back. Inside of your knee, outside, all the way back. Inside, outside, all the way back. Inside, outside. Maybe you want to bring your feet closer. Inside, outside, straight. Inside, outside. So that's the easiest version. I wonder, is this the hardest version? Harder version. I'm sure we could find even harder versions. So fine, as closer your feet are together, the easier it is on your abdominal muscles and your hips. Let's do that one more time each side. Cool. Roll your belly. Torso. Really feel the wiggle of you, and then roll in the other direction. Nice. Right leg, bend it. Hop it over to the outside of your left leg. Bring both hands to the floor on the left, and then try and bring your nose down to the floor. Go back up. Sitting up tall. Keep your left hand on the floor, and then reach your right hand down towards the baby toe side of your foot, so you're wrapped across the front of your knee. Nice. Pull your elbow back into lawnmower, and then reach as far to the left as you can with your right hand. Arrive onto your fingertips. Or hover your fingers, of course. Nice. Pull your right elbow back into lawnmower, and then swing the left hand around the corner and twist with your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. And so trying to imagine, the feeling of expansion that I was getting. And so it's like really get super big in the front of your body and feel like you're radiating a sense of space through the front of your body. So rather than being squished, you're really expanding and opening the front of your body as you twist. Breathe into it, creating space in the contraction and the tea towel feeling. You're really widening and really expanding. Nice. Other side. Swing the right leg wide. And now step the left foot all the way over to the outside of the right knee. Both hands down. Bring your nose down to the floor. Rising up. Bring your left hand down towards the baby toe side of your right foot. That direction. Pull your elbow back into lawnmower. And then reach towards the right as far as you can, either floating your fingers or bringing your hand down. If you bring your hand down, it takes the weight out of the spine. If you float your fingers, you keep the weight. It's loaded when your hand is floating. Get longer. Nice. Pull the left elbow back into lawnmower. Sweep the right hand across and bring your elbow to the outside of the left knee. My left hand is on the floor behind me. And rise and expand into the front of your body, creating space. So when we were doing leg swinging, the very first one was a very similar shape to this. We swung our foot across and then out to the side and then across. So it is kind of similar. Nice. Release. Come lie on the floor, all the way down, landing on the floor. And then just rock your knees from side to side. And just sinking into your belly. Maybe take that sigh that we did last week. So take a really big inhalation. And then another one in on top of it, like there's no space left, but you make space. And then a really long exhalation. So do that a few times. Huge inhalation. And then another impossibly squeezy, another breath in on top. And then a long exhalation. Physiological sigh. So what it does is that it stretches the alveoli that are slightly, not lazy, but they don't always stretch as, like us, they don't stretch as much as they can. They do what's normal. Whereas that extra breath stretches the alveoli and then it dumps, this is the language that I read, dumps the carbon dioxide that's hanging out in the little nooks and crevices of your alveoli. So do it again. Another breath. Nice. Pause. Feel your body land. Nice. So I can feel a really much deeper settledness in me, really giving myself the time at the beginning of the class before I started to breathe and settle, breathing with Yi. Moving my body always helps me down regulate whatever's happening. And then that sigh just washed away the last of it. It's really beautiful to see how we can regulate, you know, even in the face of charge or stuff, that we can go, oh, I have skills, I have tools. It feels really beautiful to put them into action in real time. And so, yeah, stay there and hang out for a while I turn on the music. And thanks for being here. It's really such a pleasure to learn and put into action the skills and tools that we're learning. You know, how in this moment can I meet this and settle? So I'll see you tomorrow. An awesome day of wellness. And I'll probably, today's today, so probably by next Monday, whatever date that is, I will launch March. Great. Super duper. See you tomorrow. Ciao. It's last one.